It's your boy Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network, and today we about to break down these games that happened in Week 11, 30-19, break down the division race, and we're gonna break down the stats, leaders, and all that. So right now, first game, Kansas City, Las Vegas, DeMarcus Williams, 15 for 17, 345, 6 touchdowns. See Christian Towns, Anthony Alvarez, Desi Henley. Y'all see them, see what they did. But yeah, this was a wipeout for LV. Spanked KC, bro, 49-16. It's kind of ugly. Kansas City only had 44 rushing yards. They was playing catch up all game. This is a back and forth game right here. Baltimore and Jacksonville. Baltimore wins 44-41. Very, very, very entertaining game. Kendrick Whitewater balled out. Keenan Days balled out. Keenan Days, Kendrick Whitewater. Yeah, I see Kendrick Whitewater, 359, 3 touchdowns. Still lost the game because, hey, Baltimore was just better. San Francisco and Seattle. Thought this might be an upset coming from Seattle, but San Fran came back at the end of the game. 13 unanswered in the fourth quarter, won 27-26. It was getting a little bit ugly for him early on. See Chris Bird, player of the game, 5 catches, 105. The kicker got player of the game for Seattle, bro. That's crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Washington and the Giants, 45-17, spanked them. They ain't had no chance. Washington ran for 221 yards. Man, that's crazy. But I mean, stuff kind of happens when you got running back like Bryce Petrie, 26 carries, 200 yards, 57 yards in the air too. Josh Holt got player of the game, even though he didn't really do much. LaRue Davis, y'all know he a dog. Philly and Dallas. Philly won 27-10. Kind of what we expected. 183 rushing yards, even though both of these teams aren't really good. Philadelphia is still the better team. Jaquez Macklin, player of the game. Jason Tatum, not that Jason Tatum, but yeah, Jason Tatum. Marcus Anderson, Michael Rodriguez, players of the games. Los Angeles and Denver. This was an ugly, ugly, ugly defensive game. Yeah, none of these teams cracked 200 total yards in one specific category. But yeah, 16-13. Kyle Reeves, Jason Howard, Jeremy Barnes, Jason Johnson. Y'all see they the players of the game. Even though the quarterbacks ain't really do too much to deserve it. Arizona got their first win of the year, 14-13. That's crazy, bruh. Hey, Los Angeles, the Rams, they don't have Sean Amory right now. He's injured, but we did get a breakout game from rookie wide receiver Gabe Williams out of North Texas. 7 catches, 179 yards. George Coker from Arizona, player of the game. Vince Pollard, Michael Humphrey from the Rams. Y'all see what's going on. Pittsburgh beat the once unbeatable Atlanta Falcons 35-31. And Atlanta didn't even get 100 yards rushing on the ground. That's what they normally do. They're walking 100. But hey, Pittsburgh did their thing. Al Francis, Marlon Restu, 12 catches, 161, 3 touchdowns. Big game. Brandon Luke, Josh Ralph, players of the game. Y'all see it. Cleveland beat Cincinnati 32-31. A lot of passing in this game, not a lot of rushing. Both teams threw for over 400 yards in this game, and guess what? It was needed because this was a shootout, back and forth game. Eric Nelson, the NFL's leading in passing, 426. Allen Woods, 419. Adam Stallings, Walter Parks. Dudes put up numbers, man. And now this Tennessee and Jets game, kind of not really an entertaining game, but yeah, y'all see Corey Brown, Brian McGuire, Dante Johnson, Bryson Jack. These were the players of the game. The Jets won 35-23. A lot of turnovers in this game, 4 total. But y'all see what happened in this game. We already went through this game. It's on the channel. Tremont Shady's Road to Glory. Y'all saw what happened. Chris Ferguson, 8 catches, 184. Lorenzo Boyd got player of the game, 9 for 20, 111. Man, it's a little ugly, my guy. But yeah, y'all saw what happened. 31-7. Houston spanked them. 200 yards passing from Houston. Buffalo, Green Bay. Green Bay wins 34-17. Y'all saw what. Y'all see what's going on. 58 rushing yards from Buffalo. A lot of passing, but that was due to playing catch up all game. Dan Thomas, Gary Williams, 30. They gave him the ball 40 times, 205 yards. That's crazy, bro. New England, Miami. Miami wins 41-28. Hey, Miami, they've been on a roll lately. They're at the top of the division. try and get back, do something serious, get into that playoff mix. There's a lot of turnovers coming from New England. Hey, the game went how it went, 90 yards rushing, 63 yards receiving for John Schultz. Hey, my man did his thing. Detroit and Minnesota. Detroit is still undefeated even after this wild overtime game, 31-24. Man, the 5 turnovers from Detroit and they still won the game. That just tell you how talented they are. But yeah, Kenny Thompson, Scott Robinson, Alvin Cantrell, Jeremy Jones, these were the players of the game. Man, 5 turnovers and you still win the game. That's wild, bro. That's wild, man. Chicago, dead offense for most of the season. But guess what? Against New Orleans, they put up a 50 piece, 14-21. They put up 35 in the first half. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, 52-21. New Orleans did their thing. Chris Shelton, Marcus Keys, Chase Washington, Tim Hudson. Yeah, 50 piece. Carolina, Tampa Bay. Carolina wins 23-16. Yeah, y'all see what's going on. Carolina won a game with 61 rushing yards. That's wild. Yeah, Jared Washington, the player of the game, was their kicker. Alan Finley, player of the game. Howard Christensen, Sean Gooden. And now we got the division leaders. Miami lead the AFC East. The Jets right behind them. New England right behind them. Buffalo in 4th. AFC North is led by the Ravens, 9-2. Pittsburgh right behind them, making a little run right now. Cleveland and Cincinnati, they down in the basement. AFC South, 8-3 for Houston right now. Jacksonville right on their tail. Tennessee 3rd, Indy 4th. AFC West, Las Vegas Raiders leading right now at 7-2. KC 6-4. Chargers 5-6. Denver 2-8. NFC East, Washington at 9-2 right now. Philly 4-5. Giants 4-6. Dallas 3-8. NFC North, Detroit at the top. Green Bay right behind. Minnesota, hey, that's a competitive division right there. Chicago right behind them. NFC South, we thought ATL was unbeatable. They 8-3 now. Carolina right behind them. Tampa Bay at 3rd. New Orleans in the basement. NFC West, San Fran at 8-2. The Rams 7-3 with no Sean Emery. Seattle and Arizona 1-9 right now. Right now, let's break down these stat leaders so far. We got my good man, the best quarterback in the NFL for my money, DeMarcus Williams, leading the top right now in quarterback rating. 3,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 8 picks. Keenan Days right behind him, 2,800 yards, 24 touchdowns, 8 picks. Kendrick Whitewater, 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 6 picks. Hey, man, Kendrick Whitewater numbers are going crazy right now. Sean Emery, he's hurt right now, but he right behind them. 3,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks. Traymon Shady, hey, he already up there. 4,000 yards, 37 touchdowns. You got to cut back on them picks, though. But you see Al Francis behind him. Mosley, Thompson, Moss. Y'all see these dudes behind them putting up decent numbers. You know, let's go through some of these other quarterbacks. Jackson, Bennett, Wilson, Hope, Townsend, Stevens, Robinson, Revis, Webb, Brown. You know, y'all can pause and see if y'all want to. Bryce Vetri, 1,700 yards, 9 yards per carry this deep in the season. That's crazy, bro. Hudson, Williams, Sampson, Charles, Jake Charles, Johnson, Hogan, Cowan, Keenan Days up there, 1,000 yards, a quarterback. Nash. Y'all see all these other dudes is putting up numbers. Hey, a lot of good runners in the league. Y'all see Henley, Bryant, Towns, McNeil, Macklin, Sean Emery at 8-13, and he hurt right now. McCormick, Hall, Schultz. Hey, they trying to do their thing out here, running that rock. Chris Bird, second, right behind Chris Ferguson. Chris Ferguson, 1,800 yards, 20 yards per catch, 14 touchdowns. Chris Bird, 1,700 yards, 20 yards per catch, 15 touchdowns. Rayvon Lewis right behind him. Carroll, Marlon Restu, Hines, Kyle Williams. Y'all see all these dudes putting up their numbers. A lot of dudes getting to it in the receiving game. Y'all see Thompson, Anderson, Alexander, Clement, Miller, Hunter, Greco, Atkins, Robertson. Dudes putting up numbers so far. Y'all see defensive leaders so far. Christian Towns is second with 14 sacks. Keys from Detroit, 16.5 sacks as a D tackle. He on Vontae Austin time right now. Mitchell, Finley, Jeremiah Hawkins, a linebacker. Parrish, Robinson, Jackson, Harris, Johnson. And then you see other dudes like Blankenship, Fitzpatrick, Williams, Mayhew, McDaniel, Tatum, West, Woods, Alexander, Vaughn. A lot of good pass rushes in the league so far, and it don't matter the position you play. It could be linebacker, D tackle, defensive end, don't matter. The league just looking for pass rushes, to be honest. LaRue Davis still leading the league in picks, 7 picks so far. Might be an all-pro this year at safety. You see Brown, Jenkins, Johnson, Brandt, Brown, Franklin, Petty, Wright, Mitchell. Hey, all guys in the 4 or 5 pick range. Y'all see other dudes like McClellan, Jones, Hawkins, Darius Ryan, my opinion, best corner in the league. He shut down Davis, Ralph, Brown, Davis, Robertson, Bryce. Hey, dudes doing their thing so far, taking the ball away. If you want to be included as a character in the Reason Sports Network universe, then this is the video for you. In the Reason Sports Network, we make content for high school football, college football, and the NFL. You can be a character in our series and see yourself evolve from high school to college to the pros. If you want to be a part of this, then fill out the form that's in the description. When you fill out the form, make sure to choose only one level of football. Choose either high school, college, or the NFL. If you choose multiple levels of football, then I will select the smaller level. For instance, if you choose a high school and a college team, then you will start your career in high school. If you choose a college and an NFL team, then you'll start your career in college. If you start your career in the NFL, then you'll start off as an undrafted free agent. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for filling out the form and wanting to be part of the Reason Sports Network, and enjoy the content.